part of all of our lives. I've been aware of this show since I was 11.
Oh God.
When
Another young'un.
When my entire extended family would watch everything related to the show religiously, and every newspaper and talk show would reference it. I still remember the day Jade Goody was evicted and Graham Norton opened his show with a celebration because Jade was out.
I remember that.
Hang on.
I remember
You've
that.
remembered that slightly incorrect because Graham Norton was a big supporter.
Didn't he call her a pig?
No, he was a big supporter of Jade.
There was a joke of him. I remember vividly him calling her a pig.
It was the newspapers were calling her a pig, and it may have been referenced because he used to talk about the news at the start, didn't he?
Yeah.
But by the end of it, he was a massive supporter of Jade, and I think he was there to represent her at the final.
Well, I remember him calling her a pig.
Jade made it to the final, so I think he was. There were a few celebrities, but they brought celebrities down to support each housemate.
The tide did turn on Jade while she was in there, and also the second time it turned.
Yeah. I want to take a moment, just in case it never comes back, to thank you both for everything you do. You've made the past few seasons even more enjoyable to watch along with. I know you'll still be doing BBUSA/Canada, etc., and people might think I'm being dramatic, but unless you grew up in the UK and Ireland during the height of BB's fame, I don't think people can understand how much this show can mean to us culturally.
It's just what we were saying.
The past few years since I've started listening to you guys, I've felt so many lovely emotions hearing people as passionate as I've been for years, and it made me an even more hardcore fan. My cultural lexicon has been heavily shaped by Big Brother. Am I minging? I don't think I've gone a week without referencing the famous Jade/Shilpa fight to my best friend in years. You did not only order OXO cubes off the shopping list, so you're a liar. Not only are you a fake, but you're a liar. We consider the two of you a very big part of the...
him and his friend.
Him and friends.
Oh.
We consider the two of you a very big part of the BBUK universe in our friend group, and speak about your pod and opinions like we would about the panel on bots.
Oh, wow.
We're even finding ourselves having the moments you love slipping into regular conversations. For example, I can't say washing machine like a normal person anymore, and I blame you both.
A few people have said that, actually.
I'm jumping around and rambling now, but I'm just feeling incredibly melancholy, and I haven't emailed for a while, so I wanted just to just say, if this is the end of BBUK, the only thing I regret is that I didn't discover your podcast even earlier to enjoy more seasons with you.
Aww.
Thank you, Gaz and Lindsay, for playing such a vital role in this fandom. Sparkle emoji, love heart emoji, peace and love, Carl Gerard.
Oh, that's got me going. How nice is that?
That's really nice. As if you've actually got a group of friends that talk about Big Brother.
Carl, you should talk to Laurie and Rowan, because they like to talk about our podcast a lot as well, in a insane amount.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Not that we'll be podcasting that much, but they are like...
Laurie has considered doing a podcast on the podcast.
Yeah, Laurie is a mental BB on Blast fan, so you should chat with her, because she would love it. She would love it.
It's funny to say, like, you know, people will talk about our opinions like we're the bots panel.
Yeah, but we know more than the fucking bots panel does.
I know. Why weren't we ever on the bots panel? Imagine if we were asked, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't. But it's funny what Carl was saying about the lexicon, because I said that the other day when you came round.
We just constantly quote Big Brother. We don't even think about it.
I said I already quoted Big Brother like 3 times.
Oh, did you? And then we thought about it. I was like,
I know yourself was one of them that I said.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just everything. There's so many catchphrases, and it's... Thank you, Carl. Thank you for your support as well over the season, and I hope you will be watching USA and Canada, because we don't want to lose you as a listener. And if you're not watching it, then start watching it, because we need you along for the ride.
So we've got Joseph Larkin. Oh, I didn't read the subject line of Carl's email. I just realised. I just said thank you. Channel 5, you've been evicted from relevance. You have 75 minutes to say goodbyes, is the subject line.
I love people blocking Channel 5 on Twitter. That was so funny.
Hey guys, I've decided to break the habit of a lifetime and email.
Oh, thank you.
Joseph Larkin, he tweets us sometimes. He's got a picture outside the BB house.
He tweets quite a bit.
It seems I've been making enough unintended contributions to the pod of late. Why not also abuse the email function too? It's alright, just don't abuse us.
Yeah.
In 2010... I remember being upset over the end of The Greatest Show. In 2015, it returned to Irish screens. Oh. They had a few years off.
Oh, bloody hell.
Poor Ireland. Our heart goes out to you. back in our retrospective hearts.
That's not. I like that. That's quite poetic. Our retrospective hearts. I'm going to write that down.
That's a tattoo.
Yeah.
Gaz's tattoo of me. In 2015, it returned to Irish screens, met with unbridled joy.
Ooh,
and in 2018, to have it ripped away so quickly once again should be heartbreaking, but it's not.
Oh.
It's upsetting, but it's also a relief.
Oh.
The rebirth of Big Brother turned out to be a mutant.
This is good.
Leaving Channel 5 is the true rebirth.
Oh.
The hatchet job Frau and his minions have produced is offensive, in capital letters, to the real fans. And I most certainly will not miss it.
Wow. I like the way he's written this.
Well, no, it's slightly poetic.
Yeah, it's
No
good.
matter what happens, here on out, it's been the greatest show ever produced, even in its most mutated of forms.
Wow.
History will show that no matter what...
The history book.
Seriously, they'll be learning about this in schools one day.
The books will show.
It has taught us so much. It's okay to be different.
That's true.
It's okay to think differently.
That's
and
true.
what's not okay. Without getting too personal, Big Brother has shaped the man I am today, as it has for many others. Weird side note, I've even broken up with people over this show. Don't worry, I do have a point. Today is not the day we lose Big Brother. Instead, it's the day we get our show back. And that's where you guys come in. I know you guys deal with with an unimaginable amount of crap that would drive even the strongest people to the darkest depths of the soul. But both of you...
It's not that bad.
Well, actually, 3 of you, if I was to include the days of James, have made the hardest days of this era.
Thank you for that.
This is like James getting a mention. It's like Davina being mentioned.
Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you.
Well, actually, 3 of you, if I was to include the days of James, have made the hardest days of this era of the show so much more bearable.
Oh.
A cathartic, healing experience even. Aside from that, I want to say thank you before this Channel 5 era. I see all the... Aside from that, I want to say thank you. Before this Channel 5 era, I see all the horrific crap hurtled towards you both, particularly Lindsay, and it makes me sick.
Oh.
You, believe it or not, have taught me a lot over the years, accompanying Big Brother, namely, don't be afraid to speak your mind ever.
I'm not.
Ever,
I'm
in
not.
capital letters. Are you getting emotional again?
Yeah.
As we move forward, never forget, for every troll that hurls shit your way, through silent majority, the silent majority will always have your backs. Although the all-seeing eye of Big Brother in the UK and Ireland may well be closing, one last time, Big Brother Canada and the USA is still on the horizon. I look forward to the next evolution of the BB on Blast pod in the future, and just remember, we don't have to contend with either Pink Casino or Super Casino ever again.
Good point.
Every cloud and all that. Joseph.
No more Callum and Nikki voting on. How nice was that?
P.S. If you've actually read down to this point, Jesus Christ, I envy your patience, he said.
How nice was that?
It's very sweet. And
wow.
It was nice for James to get a shout out because I was a listener before I was on this podcast, and I had a great time listening to you and James as well.
And James didn't watch this. I speak to James again, and he didn't watch this series, and I wish he had, because I think
he'd have enjoyed it.
He would have really enjoyed it, but I can understand why he doesn't want to at the moment. But he would have enjoyed it, and it is a bit emotional for me because a lot of mine and James's relationship was tied up in Big Brother and watching Big Brother, and I suppose that hurts as well a bit, so thanks for bringing that up. No, not really. We're cool now, but it's, we've been through a lot, all of us, so moving on.
We've got 7 more subscribers on YouTube this month.
Do we?
Yeah, and our videos have been watched for a whopping 8.717 hours.
That's a lot, because they're not that long.
No. Okay, BBUK finale.
Thanks for that, Joseph. That was really, really nice. A really nice email.
That was very nice. That also made Lindsay cry.
I've cried at both so far.
This is from Andrew Bell.
Andrew Bell, don't make me cry.
That's not a name I recognise.
I recognise that name.
A highlight show should have been included, and the percentage... Well, this is very straight into the point.
I'm not going to cry at this one.
Bullet points. He's really took your keep it short thing
good.
Seriously. A highlight show should have been included, and the percentages of votes for each finalist.
Yeah, I agree.
The final wasn't even live. Much.
Do you know what? I texted Jack, who'd won, before he saw it.
How far in advance was it?
Don't know. But I went, Cameron's won. He was like, what did you tell me that for? I was like, don't matter. I was like, it's obvious anyway.
He just wanted to spoil
That was
him.
naughty of me, wasn't it? Normally they say, oh, you can't be on your phones, blah, 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 blah.
I'm not secure. I'm sure he saw you on your phone.
I just had my phone like down there, and I was drinking vodka like Hip Flask. Want to be edgy.
So the final wasn't even live, much to Miss Nikki Graham's lack of knowledge.
Oh yeah,
she made the mistake and announced the winner live on Twitter before Emma announced it on the telly. No.
Yeah, I knew that.
So she was in the vicinity.
I don't know. How early did she announce it? That's what I want to know.
Don't know. Doesn't say here.
Yeah, did you not know that?
But Nikki wasn't on bots, was she?
No. So how did she know?
I don't know. Did you see her around? Or someone else text her, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. But then why would she tweet it?
Maybe it was Jack.
For 75 minutes show, Ben Frau should have left out all the adverts. For a 75-minute show.
Yeah, good luck with that.
That's why they got Big Brother in the first place, advertising revenue. I would have liked the BB fan sites to have been acknowledged like on TV. Ryland's had a few shout-outs to BB Spy this year.
It's alright.
I don't think we can expect too much.
We were happy just to be there.
Like we can mention.
No, but we're
they know who we are.
We're the only Big Brother UK podcast.
That's true.
Aren't we? I think we are.
Well, Big Brother Radio?
Yeah, but that's based in America, really. Yeah, Gary is obviously on it.
UK correspondent.
Yeah.
Overall, I felt every segment was rushed. I do prefer an individual interview, as the contestants can be more free to express themselves in depth.
Yeah, I definitely prefer an individual interview, but Zoe and Kian is like, meh. Do you know what I mean?
What's it called again? John and...
What was that?
They did it in that chocolate task, and then it sort of fizzled out.
I had no idea what they were talking about there.
Overall, as Zoe and Kian made a close connection in the house, the awkwardness wasn't present during their interview. Just one final point, the duration of the series should have been the longest or extended for an extra 5 days. The finale is... Nothing good to say about this, have you, Andrew? The finale should have been on a Saturday night on 9 p.m. live.
My Saturday?
From Andrew Bell.
Friday would have been good.
I like a Friday night finale. It should be Friday night.
I liked Andrew Bell's straightforward email.
Very to the point.
Yeah, no
hellos.
No thank
no
you.
Thanks. Just this. Should have done that. Should have done that. Thank you very much.
Not even a thank you very much. Thank you for your email, Andrew Bell. Andrew Bell, watch the international versions if you're not already, and you can complain like fuck about those too. Go on. Don't miss any out.
That's almost a little bit of me questioning if Andrew Bell's a real person.
Why?
It's a tiny part of me. I don't know. It's just.
What, you think it's someone else?
Oh, it could be.
Oh God.
No, but I don't. Well, you know.
Could be any one of them, couldn't it?
Well, this person clearly doesn't want their surname written out because it says name Angus at the top.
Oh, and also remember not to read out that other name that you always read out by mistake. Yeah.
Finale comment.
Angus. Okay, I've seen Angus on Twitter. I recognise the name.
Okay.
If it's the same Angus.
Is this surname?
Don't make Angus angry.
Angus said the final was so rushed. How could they really fit it all in that time? It is the final of the final BB! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, like multiple exclamation marks he's put here. He's very angry about this point.
Angry
Angus. Didn't even get to speak to all the ex-housemates because of time constraints. Yeah, but did we want to?
We heard
Normally you wouldn't get to speak to any of them.
No. It's just like on BBUS when they didn't get to speak to Caitlin.
But at least we didn't get the friends and family out like on the launch.
Fucking hell,
man. Caitlin?
Yeah, on BBUS, they didn't speak to her at the final, did they?
Did they not?
Because of Swaggy's proposal.
Oh, that's sad. Could have had a longer VT on the history of Big Brother.
Yeah, I agree. That could have been another 5 minutes long.
I am very disappointed. I am almost positive that Big Brother will return somewhere else, though.
Good. Was that it?
Yeah, short and sweet.
He was angry as well.
Yeah.
Can we have a nice one again now? I want to cry again. Thank you for your email, Angus. Chill out. Watch the international ones.
BBUK ... the end from the BB Hacker.
Oh God.
To whom it may concern. At VM and at BB_Superfan. This is the BB Hacker.
You doing BB Hacker voice?
One simple question: which was more shameless and cringeworthy? Hussein's clothing line plug, Louis G's single, or Swaggy C's proposal? Rank them.
Okay. Swaggy C's proposal was one. Then
Louis G's single.
Should we listen to Louis G's single?
Oh.
We could just listen to shall I get
it on now or later?
I'll get it up on this phone. You carry on.
To be fair, Big Brother housemates releasing a single. That's legacy.
Do you remember Jay McRae's one?
Oh fuck yeah. Nicola back in the day.
Nadia had one.
Nadia, a little bit of action. Rylan entered bots to that the other day. Came down the stairs to a little bit of action.
Well. Lewis G. What was the single called that? I can't find it.
He said, continue the email. The show is finally over. Professor Ben Frau deserves a knighthood for axing it. Security should have removed the man who shouted Netflix in the crowd.
That was Lewis.
Permission to tape his mouth. I am a terrible person.